What up, what up, what up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? What's up, chat? I'm Team Skeptic, and you're here enjoying the best goddamn channel on YouTube. I'll say that every time because I truly fucking believe it. How's everybody doing tonight? PhD Tony, what a pleasure to see you, my friend. Craven Mordick, craving it as always, I know that. Cygnus STP, what's good, man? Haven't talked to you in a while. JL Warren, got something. Me and JL Warren have something we're working on for you guys. We're gonna have a great show tonight. We have a few topics to talk about. We also have 3 videos. I'm gonna cover the YouTube shit up front, and then I'm going to we're gonna do 3 Karen videos tonight. 2 male Karens and a female Karen. And the female Karen was suggested by Sarah Wisniewski, and thank you very much for pointing this out. I appreciate it. And then, oh, wow, Stellarium Celestia already getting new members. That's what I like to see, baby. Look at the flashing lights. That's all you. That's all you, yes. And in fact, here in the future, I'll have channel members will be able to actually control the lights midstream, as well as being able to use all those fucking cool emojis. But honestly, I don't see enough emojis in the chat. Please, where's my channel members at? Throw them around. I want to see it. I want to see that Nathan Thompson in jail. What up, Tank Man? How you doing, man? Hey, we need to get the Chinese symbols for ding. That's what we need to do. All right. Well, let's get on with the show. So the last time we talked, well, just a little bit on my health because we've been talking about that lately. A lot of you guys have reached out to me, and I appreciate that. I'm getting better every day. I've been feeling better, but I'm actually the fuck is that? That's a new goddamn member, Ricky Hewitt. Thank you very much. But let's see, what was that? Oh, my health. Okay, so every day I'm feeling better. Right now, I'm just dealing with some congestion. So if I cough a little bit, my bad on that. But at the same time, I am feeling better. That's what I like to see, chat. That's what I like to fucking see. A whole bunch of that. Now, before we get started on our first topic, which is the drama with YouTube, I need to give you guys a little bit of a heads up on what's upcoming. So Sunday night, we had a great debate between Rad Vlad and Fohammer335. Fohammer did an amazing job. That's something I want to start doing more. I think once a week, I'm going to host a debate where I'm going to let you guys debate. I'll debate every once in a while, but to be honest, it felt so good to sit back and be a passive moderator and to be able to interact with the chat while while they were doing the debate. Fohammer did a really good job. So did Rad Vlad, to be honest. I mean, he put forth some evidence, and that's something I can always appreciate. But me and Vlad were talking because I was trying to help him out with his connection, because his connection is kind of shit, but it's not really his fault. I mean, it is, because it's his house and he should know what he's doing, but at the same time, it's not really his fault. It was more of a connection issue inside of his home. So I walked him through the process of getting his connection fixed, and we're supposed to test it out either tonight or tomorrow night. But he said, he said those fuckers in the chat were giving me a hard time. I was like, hell yeah, they were, because you're an idiot, But he's a good idiot. I do like Vlad. He knows this to be true. But I told him, I said, man, you should. We'll have you come back in the future, I'm sure. And he said that he wanted to debate an atheist versus theist debate. And JL Warren just so happens to be one of our resident atheist debaters. So I said, hey, JL, you want to debate Rad Vlad on atheism and theism? And of course, JL was scared as shit. Took him fucking 7.5 hours to fucking get back to me. Eventually, he got his confidence up and said, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. So we are going to have a Rad Vlad versus JL Warren debate, but it's not going to be flat earth. It's going to be on theism versus atheism. That should be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that, JL. Make yourself known in the chat. I believe I saw you there earlier. So make yourself known in the chat and let everybody know exactly on a scale from one to God, how scared are you? One to God, with God being the most scared you could possibly be in your life. So I know he's out there. Oh, there he is right there. He said more like 7.5 seconds. My ass, hours, bro. You misspelled hours. But tell me, one to God, how scared are you of Rad Vlad's theist arguments? -1. Wow, that's you're truly putting forth a claim there that you're gonna need to back up in the future. Jessica G for $5. Yes, yes, yes. Team is going to be speaking less. Yes, yes. We did it, everyone. Smash that thumbs down to show support, to support his new direction. Yes, yes. And I am taking a new direction. I'm just done. I'm done with flat Earth. I'll still talk about it. I'll still talk about it. And I'll still like Seek Truth, Speak Truth, who also threw forth £5. Says that Team Skeptic, please, can I come on a debate? Would love it. Yes, Seek Truth, Speak Truth. I will have you on for a debate. And the debates can still cover flat Earth, but it's just not going to be focused on flat Earth anymore. I just think it's time for me to move forward. And this is me doing my own thing and moving forward and taking my channel in my direction. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. Like, I don't know who was here for the debate. I don't even remember if I said it during the debate, but I loved doing that show by myself. That was the best feeling I've had in years after a live stream. Of course, not the best feeling ever. That would be ridiculous. But the best feeling I've had after a live show was when I did the show myself and I looked up and I said, God damn it, I can do this shit. I can do this shit by myself, and I ain't got to have nobody's help to do it with me. So that's where we're at. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope you guys stick around, and I promise to keep some good content up. Now, as far as content coming out in December, you will start seeing more content as I move away from doing streams on other people's channels. That's going to free up more time for me to focus on my channel, which includes more live streams and more creative content. So sit back, enjoy the ride, strap in, because motherfucker, it's going to be badass. Now, let me read a few more super chats. Glass Monster for $2 Canadian. Hello, chat on the stream. Or hello, can chat on the stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean there, but what's up, Glass Monster? How you doing, big brother? David Oliver for £2. You always look good to me, Team Skeptic. Thank you. That's one thing you'll notice about me is I always try to present myself as best as possible. So right before every stream that I do, I go run and go take a shower, brush my teeth, just get fully ready to present myself to you guys, because when you look good, you play good. And when you play good, they pay good. Talking to you, YouTube. Ricky Hewitt for £5. Have an early Christmas present. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be doing some Christmas stuff this towards the end of the month. We'll talk about our Christmas stuff, because I want to do a Christmas stream where I get out there and do a little something. I haven't yet figured out exactly what I want to do for Christmas, but I want to give back a little bit. So let's see. We'll just see how it goes. We'll see. Well, I'll come up with something. We'll figure it out. Petermus Prime, yes, brother. I haven't seen you in forever. For $2 Aussie. Have you and FTFE broken up? No, not at all. I still consider FTFE a friend. I'm just taking my channel in a different direction, which means that you're probably not going to see me as much on his channel. Let's see. RM Skillin for $5 Aussie. You and FTFE breaking up is as sad as ET nearly dying. Yeah, but ET didn't die. So I think you guys will be all right. I think you guys will be all right. FTFE is a great content creator. He's a great live streamer. He does flat Earth debates. You guys love those flat Earth dumpster fires, and he provides them regularly. So I don't think that you're really going to see any change in anything. I think the only thing you're going to see is when I'm doing a stream, you're going to see more of me. When he's doing a stream, you're going to see more of him. And to be honest with you guys, being that I'm doing more solo live streams on my own channel, I think that's going to free him up to do a lot more with his channel, and that should be good for both of us. So no, not I wouldn't say that. Like I said, I still consider him a friend. Marty Mad Scientist for $5 Canadian. Keep on rocking on. And then, yeah, we'll get to the second half of the super chat. Fuck YouTube, and not in a good way. We're going to deal with that in a second, Marty, because I need the moderators to be ready because we're about to start getting some fuck YouTubes going on. In fact, you know what, everybody? YouTube, I don't want to ruin the joke, right? But, or ruin the punchline, ruin the story that I'm about to present, but it doesn't have a good ending. So let's just go ahead and start doing it right now. Fuck YouTube. And moderators, I'm sorry to be punishing you like this, but get ready to hit those shows because I can already see a bunch of fuck YouTubes coming in, and that's exactly what I want to see because that's exactly how I fucking feel right now. We'll talk about it though in a second. That's going to be the first half of today's show. Is literally going to be talking about YouTube's response to me, or non-response, if you really want to call it for what it really is. Let's see, Hannah Dimke for $5 New Zealand dollars. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that. I love the Kiwis and the Aussies down there. Y'all are so far disconnected from society that I have to show y'all additional love just to make sure y'all feel good. Keep up the good work is what Hannah says, and thank you, Hannah. I do appreciate it. Like I said, love my Aussies, love my Kiwis, love my Americans. We're gonna talk about them tonight because my fellow Americans can be somewhat ridiculous. What's up, Mike71? Love seeing you around, bro. Haven't seen you in forever. NA, $6.66. See your face more? Question mark. Bring back Cream Skeptic. Hell Satan. Yeah, Cream Skeptic. That's something I'm working on. NA. It really is something I'm working on for you guys and for me too. I really enjoyed being Cream Skeptic for the time that I could be, but the program that allowed me to be Team Skeptic got deleted from Steam. And when I, reinstalled everything on my computer, I go to install that and it's fucking gone. I was like, what the fuck? So hopefully they're just upgrading their program and they'll put it back out because I really, really, really miss doing my Cream Skeptic routine. Let's see, Greg Desiatov for 5 Aussie. Y'all are going to turn my fucking stream into an all-night fucking super chat reading. I already know. And yes, we will be doing super chat readings. We will still be covering all the stories. And we're going to have a great fucking show tonight, guys. Let's see. Great to hear you're putting Flat Earth on the back burner. It was getting boring. Looking forward to future episodes. Yeah, Greg, future episodes are coming. Now, here's the thing. I want to know what y'all want to see. I'm okay with covering anything. In fact, let me tell you guys the schedule coming up. Most likely Thursday, I'll be doing a stream, my first live dive stream. And when I talk about live dive, it's going to be a topic or a person that I'm going to be doing an in-depth covering of because they're being shitty on the internet, or maybe they have a pattern of shitty behavior. And I figured for this first one, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cover Katie Joy Paulson. Because lately, she's been the ultimate fucking Karen. And you know what? Fuck that. We're not going to let her get away with that shit. She's already fucking ruined one good thing with the Non Sequitur show. Or I guess she didn't ruin it herself, but she partook in the ruining of that show. And I believe she deserves all the fucking ridicule that she's going to get. However, I didn't fucking realize how shitty of a person she really is and how much research I was going to have to do. So if I don't have all the research done by Thursday night, I will be pushing that to Friday night. Now, she has talked about, or she has in the recent past struck any channel with a privacy strike, including, oh, everybody put on your laughter underwear right now. I'm not going to tell you the punchline until you have your laughter underwear on, and I'm giving you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. She struck Unirock. Unirock was like her biggest supporter, and she struck Unirock. Wow. How awesome is that? I'll be covering all that, by the way. I'll be covering all that. And then OPT Lawyer, here's the thing, OPT, hold on, let me see. I want to debate the following. Sonic is way better and cooler than Mario. Oh shit. OPT, my son will kick your ass in that. Maybe I'll set that up for a fun night one night where you and my son can debate what's better, Mario or Sonic. And I'll take the Ninja Turtles all fucking day. But yeah, so Katie Joy struck Unirock. That's fucking funny. Yeah? Okay, great. But yeah, so the live dive series, I don't know if they'll be done once a month or twice a month, but I'm going to be relying on a lot of you guys to point people out. I don't need you to do the research for me. I'm perfectly capable of doing that on my own. But sometimes I just don't know that certain shitty people actually exist. So if you know somebody that's super shitty and you want me to cover that person, then all you got to do is let me know. Another quick topic, another quick thing I want to talk about before we get into the show tonight, the Discord server, okay? Um, I haven't really done a lot of Discord. I know. It's my fault. But what we're going to do with the Discord servers, we're going to do a soft reset on it. If you, we're probably going to delete most of the people out of there. We're going to remove most of the people from that Discord. We're going to wipe all the logs of the Discord. So if you want anything from the Discord, whether it be from the previous logs with Daniel Pratt or anything that's been on there recently over the past year, go grab screenshots, go do whatever you want to do, because probably starting in January, we're going to just go ahead and wipe that clean. Now, what I need from you is, if you're a Discord nut out there and you're a big Team Skeptic fan and you really want to contribute, reach out to me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you a mod in Discord. I need about 20 mods, 20 to 30 mods, because once we open the Discord up, oh my God, it's going to be so much fucking fun. So if you're a Discord nut out there and you want to help out with the Discord, be sure to let me know, and we'll get it all set up by January. All right. Oh my God. Let me read. But yeah, thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Let's see. Remember Sammy Jenkins for $2 Aussie, cause all, yeah. Well, we're gonna say for another $2 Aussie as well, because I think Sammy Jenkins wanted to do, say, cause Aussies do it better. And for those of you that don't know, Sammy Jenkins, isn't that the World of Warcraft guy? But Crafty Keela for $5. Fuck YouTube. They may not like your team, but we do. Thanks, Crafty. Well, I love you, man. You're awesome. And sorry for all the shit that's been happening to you in the past. But we're not going to cover all that. Dib for $5. Don't break up. Do move forward. We love you, team. Thank you, Dib. Unfortunately, I just see my channel going in a certain direction, and I'm just gonna take it there. And I got to do what's best for me. For as far as business, like I said, Fight's a great guy, and you guys are definitely looking for those dumpster fires, which I'm not necessarily trying to push so hard anymore. So definitely stay subscribed to him. Keep watching his material. I'm going to do my best not to stream over any time that he's streaming, because I don't want to put y'all in a position where you have to choose who to watch, because we both have a great channel. We both do great live streams, and I don't want to take anything away from him. So let's all just have a good time, right? That's what it's all about anyway. Let's see. Peter Miss Prime for $2 Aussie. Did you see Thunderfoot's recent YouTube issues? Yes, I did. It's unfortunate for him too, because he's dealing with the same thing that I deal with. We're attacking bad claims, bad scientific claims, and these are dangerous scientific claims, and him and I are attacking those, and we're getting punished for attacking bad claims. Like tonight's claims, we're going to deal with some people tonight that are making some serious claims. That's Leroy Jenkins. You're right, J.O. Warren. But we're going to deal with some people that are making some bad claims that are actually dangerous. And I'll point out some of the dangers that are in the videos that we're going to be talking about tonight. Let's see. Glass Monster for $2 Canadian. I, Team Skeptic, will bring Glass Monster on. I, Team Skeptic, sometimes lie due to super chat readings as well. No, Glass Monster, not tonight. This is going to be a solo show. We'll talk about getting you on for one of my future debates. I think that would be pretty cool. Jessica G for $5. God damn it. You guys are not going to let me get to my actual videos tonight. Team Skeptic needs at least 20 reach arounds. This is true, Jessica. This is true. I know Craven Mordick has dibs on 15 of them. Has he given up? Because before he had dibs on like 100 of them. So if you're actually complaining out there, Jessica G, I can move you up in the queue, but we're not going to take anything away from Craven Mordick. Faux Hammer 335 for $2. Wait, we love team now? Why didn't anyone tell me? No one's gonna tell you, Fohammer. You just gotta find the love on your own, buddy. J.L. Warren for $4.99. Sammy Jenkins is Memento. One of my favorite. I didn't even read the super chat when I saw the Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, Leroy Jenkins is World of Warcraft, not Sammy Jenkins. Sammy Jenkins, Memento, great fucking movie. I watched that movie when I saw it the first time. I was like, fuck. I have to watch this again. I have to go back and watch this again. I'm sure somebody has gone through and put that movie in proper order, and I bet that would be a good movie in proper order. Not to mention in the way they did it. For those of you that don't know, in Memento, the protagonist has extreme short-term memory loss, like amnesia, so he can only remember about 5 minutes back. So the movie plays from his memory. So you won't. It's literally from the end of the movie to the front of the movie. It goes in reverse order, playing 5 minutes. Then it goes back, plays 5 minutes, and it goes back, plays 5 minutes. Great fucking movie. Great fucking movie. All right, let's see. David Oliver for £5. Did you see Nathan Oakley starting on Sabine Hassenfelder? He better fucking not. That's one of my favorite channels to watch. I'll have to cover him. Maybe Nathan Oakley will have to get himself a deep dive live. Maybe after I get done with Katie Joy Paulson, maybe we'll have to really look into Nathan Oakley and his doings on YouTube, because I do not appreciate that at all. Sabine Hassenfelder is a great content creator, and she's very, very, very much science. I love watching her videos. Jesse Pfeiffer for $5 Aussie. God damn it, you Aussies, man. I love you guys. And there's another one down there, PhD Tony. Keep up the laughs, mate. We love you. Well, I just told you I love all you Aussies as well. I mean it. Maybe not Irish Demon as much, but the rest of you fuck faces, yeah, I love all you guys. Morton Nielsen for 45 Donkey Kong dollars. Is science or satire still going to be happening? I don't know. Here's what we're going to do. I've privated all the videos, and I turned off the channel memberships for science or satire at least through the month of December while we figure out everything that's going on. But yeah, it should be. Whether it's him or me or both of us, one of us will be carrying on with science or satire. Glass Monster at Team Skeptic, make me a Discord mod. Glass Monster, you would probably be a really great Discord mod, actually. We'll talk about that when we get closer to that date. PhD Tony for $5 Aussie. Yeah, baby. Team Skeptic, make sure to tell J.L. Warren the stream starts at least 2 hours earlier than it actually starts. I always do that. I always do that to JL. There's nothing like trolling J.L. Warren. Dark Steve 84 for $5 Aussie. Another Aussie that I love. Oh, one night oh god, and then Irish Demon. I called him a fuckface. God damn it. One night early, but here, have this. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Dark Steve, that'll be pushed off to Thursday or Friday. Okay, Thursday or Friday. But I know what you're getting at. Yeah, the epic super chat readings. I'm almost healthy enough to do them. If I did them tonight like that, I know I would be coughing and coughing and coughing. So, Irish Demon for $2 Aussie. Roses are red. I'm bad at poems. Check your Discord. I will, sir. I will. I guess probably here in a second. Josiah Hansen for $2. Excited over a new direction. Dumpster fires are getting old. Josiah, I'm going to tell you guys something. I was getting frustrated. I'm not going to say it was bad for my mental health, because I don't like to talk about stuff like that when I'm not a doctor. I'm not a mental doctor. I was starting to notice that I was getting frustrated. I just didn't like being a part of that. I didn't like being a part of it. I don't like having to yell over people to entertain you guys. What, guys, I don't need to yell at people to entertain you. I'm having fun now. I'm already having fucking fun. And I imagine that you guys are too. And we don't need a dumpster fire every single time just so I can have some sort of entertainment for you guys. So, Josiah, thank you very much. Tell the fam I said I love them and I wish them the best. Sir Goosey for €5. Hi, team. It's nice to see you in a good mood. Great, you are getting better. Keep it up. Sir Goosey, I'm in a great mood right now, and that's legitimate. All right, so let's get to the show tonight. I'll pause every once in a while to do the super chats, but let's get into it. Shit. Give me 1 second. And a little announcement. I'm pretty sure I have a video coming out with Aaron Raw where me and him are going to be covering Nathan Thompson's with the incorrect things he said on the modern day debates. Aaron Raw wanted to do the Coriolis part of that video to really give a good explanation of Coriolis, and I told him I'd help him with that. But at the same time, I wanna be there and also add to the other stupidity that Nathan brought up during his presentation. And Commander Darklight, who's both a Kiwi and a fuckface Aussie, says it was my birthday on Monday, but you get the gift. God damn it! Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you fucking tell me, bro? Alien X Gaming for five. God damn it! Stop. Alien X Gaming for $5. Will you ever do a vid on your tats? Favorite favorite to least. Any regrets? That kind of thing. P.S. Mod me. You get a mod, Alien X. I'll get you one here in a second. I'd love to tell you guys about my tattoos. I have a few that I wouldn't say that I regret, but I regretted how I got them. So excuse me, I'll go over that with you guys one day. That'll be a fun stream where we can just fuck around. Andres Elda for 2026. Oh shit, it's time to bring the sex dance back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fucking good. That's how I feel tonight, guys. Fork YouTube for not allowing me fork in super chats. Yeah, fuck YouTube for not allowing fuck in super chats. That's how it's supposed to be read. Josiah Hansen for $2 says new niece arriving Monday. Already knows it's round. Hell yeah, she does. That's awesome, man. I'm so fucking happy for you, bro, and your whole fucking family. Braxton Hicks for $2 Canadian. Underwear. Wait. Okay. I thought maybe you were talking about me. I am wearing underwear, by the way, tonight. Braxton, you Canadians, y'all are like my third or fourth best non-Americans. So I think but I love all you guys though. I love the Beaver, I love the Hicks, I love them all. Crafty Keela for €5, number one in the chat. If you could listen to Team Skeptic for hours, I better see ones. I better see ones in the chat right now. Go chat, let me see them. Number two in the chat, if you're an idiot. That's right. Number one, if you could listen to me for hours, and number two, if you can't, you're a fucking idiot. Oh, I see you, Skydiver Tanner, 1 and 2. Yeah, look at all those ones. One baby. That's what I like to see. Dib for $5. Will this mean more live streams? Oh, and fuck a bunch of YouTube. Yeah, you'll see me doing more live streams. You're gonna see me doing more live streams and have more created content. I think me branching out and doing things on my own, I think that's gonna help me really get to the point where I can do stuff like that. So, okay, give me 1 second, because like I said, I had my computer crashed right before we started, so I have to re-grab these screenshots for you guys, but give me 1 second. Won't take that long. Okay, let me cut out the person's name as well. Okay, so as you guys know, hold on. Let me pull it all up so I can get this in here. Okay. So as you guys know, I've been having a dispute with my cat, who keeps looking like she's about to jump down on my TV. Don't do that, please. All right, so let me get to this. Let me bring this screenshot in here, okay? So as you guys know, I've been having an issue with YouTube and regarding some of my videos, and I reached out to him. I spoke to somebody with a that actually had I spoke to somebody that actually worked with YouTube, an actual person, or at least it seemed like a person. In my chat, I did my best to attempt to make sure that it was not a fucking bot. And I did that by typing Happy Thanksgiving in such a way that only a human would be able to look at it and go, "Oh, happy Thanksgiving." That's what he said. But at the same time, these bots are crazy. You know, they can pick up on shit. So who knows if I actually was talking to a person or not. And after these super chats, you know what? Or not super chats, I'm sorry. After these screenshots that we go through, I'll let you guys tell me whether you think I was talking to an actual person or if I was just talking to a fuckface bot. And I think I was talking to a fuckface bot. But give me 1 second to bring that second screenshot in, and then we'll get started. Okay. I think it's yeah, that's the one. Okay, good deal. All right, so I spoke with YouTube, and they said, you know what, we'll get back to you on that, and we'll let you know. We'll let you know what we find out. Right, I'm gonna go and do my own looking into this stuff, and I'll let you know. And this was the first response I got right here, I believe. Hold on, let me see. Yes, and let me move that in here. Okay. Says let me actually the I can't read the screenshot from vmix, so let me read it over here. Says hi there. Excuse me, thank you for reaching out, and I hope you're still doing well today. I'm not, YouTube. I'm fucking not, because of your dumbass, but we'll get to that. I'm sorry that I was not able to get in touch with you earlier, but as promised, I'll make sure to provide you possible solution to your issue. uh So see, this is what makes me think that it's not a bot, right? Because it says, I'll make sure to provide you possible solution. I think it should read, I'll make sure to provide you a possible solution to your issue. And then it follows, if you see video removed, inappropriate content message next to one of your uploads, it means the video in question has been found to violate our community guidelines. Below, and below is misspelled, by the way. So yeah, this is an actual human typing to me. Below are some tips on how to resolve the issue. See more information about your video violating in your account, channel settings, community guideline status. Well, I didn't get a guideline strike. That's the fucking problem. I did not get a guideline strike. It was on a previous video, and in a previous message, they said, we know that you may have accidentally violated the guidelines. And I'm like, I didn't accidentally violate shit. I did not violate your guidelines. That's the whole purpose. I was talking to somebody to say, look, just go and watch the video. If you watch the video, you'll realize you made a fucking mistake. And they had me on hold for hours on a chat. Hours. Kept coming back to me, hey, sorry, we're taking so long. We're just running your video by the team. Okay, whatever. All right, part 2. Use the community guideline strikes basics to understand what content you can upload to YouTube and avoid having additional content removed. If you believe your video was removed in error, you can appeal a community guideline strike. Again, I didn't get a community guideline strike. And again, I can't fucking appeal it, because if I go to appeal it, it says appeal is not available for this video. I literally can't do any more appeals other than what I have already done with a person. So again, chat, fuck YouTube, right? I want to see it. Fuck you. Every time you hear some nonsense shit, I want to see fuck YouTube throughout the chat. It's just going to make me feel better to see that. All right, back to the dumbass email. Please understand that YouTube doesn't mediate copyright disputes. Not a fucking copyright problem, YouTube. Not a fucking copyright problem. Oh, once the dispute is filed, the copyright owner will be notified and they'll have 30 days to respond. That drives me crazy. It drives me fucking crazy to fucking hear them talking about copyright strikes when I haven't been copyright stricken. Or struck or striked or whatever the verbiage is on that. I don't know. All right, it says, let's see. If you were previously monetizing your video, you may want to learn about monetizing during a content ID dispute. A content ID dispute isn't even a content strike. That's what I don't get. It's like they don't even understand what, like, she's just covering all the basis in this thing. It's like, oh, if you had a community guideline strike, this is what you do. But if it was a copyright strike, well, go do this. And if it's just an ID claim, well, here, go read this over here. It'll tell you how we handle that dispute. None of just the first part of it was relevant to the fucking situation. So what the fuck are you even talking about, YouTube? Fuck YouTube, right? All right. So many thanks. And then, like I said, I'm not going to read the person's name off just in case. I just don't want to do that. All right. So that was their first. That was their first email to me. Now let me read off to you my response. My response is, "Hi, I received your email and am a bit confused. Are you still investigating the issue with my video that was removed, or have you reached a final resolution? Thank you." Now, see, that was just me being polite. You know, hey, did you get to the bottom of it? If you did, could you let me know? If not, if you're still resolving it, no big deal. I'm a patient dude, right? I mean, the worst case scenario is my video just won't ever go up. And also, this video, 88,000 views came off of my channel. 88,000, wait, 88 or 38, one of those two numbers. I'll look it up in a second. I'm pretty sure it was 88,000. Let me look this up real quick because I want to get this shit right and I don't want to get it wrong. Yes, Mama, I hear you. I'm sorry, 39,000. 39,000. That's what it was. I'm sorry. I thought it said 38 or 88, but yeah, fuck YouTube for taking down my video at 39,000. And after that very, very polite email, this was the very, very ignorant response I got back from them. Let me pull it up to read it. Hi, thank you. Hi there. Thank you for your response. As what we've discussed is that your video has been removed due to inappropriate content. No, we did not discuss my video being removed for inappropriate content. I contacted you because it was removed, like it was wrongly removed for inappropriate content. You weren't here to confirm for me that the video was inappropriate in nature. You were supposed to go watch the video and realize your dumbass mistake, but you chose not to for whatever fucking reason. All right, and then it goes, however, if you believe that your video was removed in error, you can file an appeal. Please refer to the link that was sent earlier. On the other hand, about your concern for the algorithm, which is I asked them about the algorithm. I said, hey, am I doing something wrong here? I don't know exactly if I'm doing things the right way or not. And I'll leave that up there. You guys can see it. It's I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't violating any topics or any terms of service by talking about the topics. And I wasn't, even if I wasn't violating terms of service, I didn't also want to be inadvertently pushed back in the algorithm. I'd rather be stuck in the algorithm and just change my content if I need to. And of course, there's no help with that at all. Zero. All right. Let's see. The goals of the goals of YouTube's search and discovery system are twofold. Help viewers find the videos they want to watch. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to watch Team Skeptic videos, just so YouTube knows that they're fucking up. Help the viewers find the videos they want to watch and maximize long-term viewer engagement and satisfaction. All right. Now I need you to put another 1 in the chat. I need you to put another 1 in the chat if you watch my videos until the end and you leave that like button. In fact, right now, just to fucking stick it to YouTube, hit that like button right now. Show them that they're a bunch of fucking morons over there. Hit the like button right fucking now. All right, let's get back. All right, YouTube search and discovery system. Okay, this is a poorly worded sentence. YouTube's search and discovery system and takes into account hundreds of audience signals, including but not limited to what they watch, what they don't watch, how much time they spend watching, likes, dislikes, and not interested feedback. You can learn more about search and discovery in our Creator Academy lesson and the Creator Academy channel. Your cooperation and patience is very much appreciated. I don't think it is, YouTube. I don't think you appreciate my fucking patience or my cooperation because I'm doing fucking both and you guys are fucking still shafting me in the butthole. Don't fucking like it. Can't do anything about it because it won't let me fucking appeal. And the one human that I reached out to has poorly fucking worded sentences and grammatic errors. It's obviously a person now that I think about it. They're not helping. It's almost as if they didn't go and watch the fucking video and see that in my 13-minute video I use 4 minutes of now this video, whatever, now this, the people that put that out, it was their video and I used 4 minutes of it. Now, to YouTube's credit, they have taken down the now this video as well. So it wasn't just me that had the video taken down. It was both of us that had the video taken down. But at the same time, it's obvious that nobody watched that fucking video. Nobody did. Because there's no fucking possible way that with as many times as I call these Karens fucking idiots, and there's no fucking way, there's just no way a human would come up with that response. So to me, she just probably took the video and said, hey, review team, review this and let me know what your feedback is and I'll pass the message on. Maybe she's a go-between between me and the review system, but at the same time, I got to have an actual fucking human reviewing my videos, obviously. You know, that just needs to happen, YouTube, okay? And then, so that's it. That's where we're at now. You know, YouTube still's a fucking joke, and fuck YouTube. Guys, chat, fuck YouTube, please. Moderators, be ready. All right, let's see. Fire Jimmy for $5. Fuck, 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 fuck. You know it. JL Warren for $4.99. Frack, fell, cruck, Sith, spit, nif, attack, smeg, gorum, YouTube. All those are words to replace with fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck YouTube. Fuck them, right? I mean, if they're gonna fuck me over, then fuck them, you know? All right, so that's where we're at on the YouTube dispute. I didn't want to make the YouTube dispute thing the primary goal for tonight's show. I wanted to just kind of touch on that, keep you guys informed, let you know where I'm at. Next month, when I do or this month, I guess, we're already at the first, as I do my new videos and I put out my new material, I'll be testing the algorithm a little bit. So you're going to see a wide variety of stuff. You're going to see additional warning things at the front because one of the things they pointed me to said, oh, not just talking about it is not good enough. You need to have an entire fucking placard at the first. It needs to be able to be read in fucking braille across the fucking screen that it says that my video supports the WHO, because that's ultimately what they said I did. They said I encouraged people to not follow the WHO's guidelines, when in fact, that's further from the truth. 6 minutes and 23 seconds into my video, I literally referenced the CDC and WHO's policies and guidelines regarding social distancing and wearing fucking masks. How the fuck did you get it confused, YouTube? Fix the problem. Fix the problem. Morton Nielsen for 45 Donkey Kong dollars. Foxtrot, Uniform, Charlie, Kilo, YouTube. For my non-military folks, that's F-U-C-K YouTube or fuck YouTube. Yeah, fuck YouTube. Let's see. Oh, Jessica G says, stop being such a Karen, Team Skeptic. Oh, shit. Oh, Justine, that's horrible. A Karen coughed on me because I had my mask on. I'm fucking scared. Yeah. Just a little thing. Like, I think it was I can't remember if it was on the Tennessee Titans or the Baltimore Ravens, one of those two American football teams actually held very, very, very strict social distancing and mask guidelines. They had a team meeting where a group of coaches and a group of certain players got together in a enclosed environment. They were socially distanced. According to the person, of course, I don't have any video to support this or anything. I'm going by what the actual player said. And the player said according that they were socially distanced from each other, and they just let the mask slip once. They just let the mask slip once. They were just slightly lackadaisical on their mask, on wearing a mask. And everybody in the fucking room got sick. Every single person in that room got sick. And they had to push the game back, I think, to either Tuesday night or Wednesday. But like, it's all it takes, man. It's all it fucking, it's why I push it so hard, because it's something so easy. You know, there's times right now I have a mask that sits in my turn signal, just so in case I walk out of the house and I forget, I'm sure it's around here somewhere. And if I walk out of the house and I forget to grab my mask on the way out, I have one that's sitting on my turn signal. And my son has one that's sitting in the door thing right there in case he forgets it. Because we don't want to be responsible for hurting anybody, even if it's just putting them into a sick position. Fuck that. That's I don't have the right to do that to anybody. And neither do you if you're watching or listening. You don't have the right to make someone sick. And we're going to cover that tonight. We're going to cover that tonight. Let's see. Thoughts by Jay Brown. Team Skeptic. Game is Wednesday afternoon. Yeah. Is that? Did I get it right? Was it the Tennessee Titans or the Ravens? Thoughts or Jay? Let's see. Tree Rat Family Forever. Team Skeptic. They can't help it. Karens are entitled fucking idiots. They are. They're very, very. It's one of the reasons why I cover Karens. Brainy Beaver. What's good, man? You won't get into a place here without one. All places have free ones if you don't have one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I just feel my own personal responsibility towards not just carrying one on me, but also having one in my car should I forget to carry one. Earlier I got out to go to 7-Eleven, stepped out the door, got all the way up to the entrance, and was like, go back to the car. I don't care if the car's way the fuck over there and I just need to buy a fucking $2 drink. Go to your car, put on your fucking mask, and then you can go inside the store so you don't run the risk of getting anybody else sick. Let's see. Factard for 279 Canadian review system, not bloody likely. Yeah, fuck YouTube. Dib, and thank you, Factard. I appreciate it, man. Good to see you. Dib for $5. Disclaimer. Oh yeah, let's make it really fucking clear. Hey, YouTube, tonight I'm going to be supporting the WHO's narrative on social distancing and wearing a mask, as well as the CDC's. I will be promoting their social distance standards. So please, please don't fuck me, okay? Thank you. All right. Good point, Dib. Good point. And he says, if you are a snowflake, you are advised not to watch. F you, YouTube. Yeah, fuck you, YouTube. Skydiver Tanner, YouTube can suck a Team Skeptic's meat tube. That's a goddamn truth. Team Skeptic, I work at a gas station. I get that a lot at work. Or when I was at work, LOL. Damn, Jay, I didn't realize that you weren't working because of COVID, man. I hope that clears up real soon. Hey, Thoughts by Jay Brown has a great channel. He doesn't get a lot of love. He covers a lot of political stuff. He doesn't get a lot of love because really not that many people promote him. So I'm going to take the time to go ahead and promote him. Just go check him out. If you like his material, give him a sub. He's worth it. He's been on my channel before. He's a very, very smart dude and a military vet as well. And I appreciate both of those. Peter Miss Prom for $2 Aussie. You should do a video on your favorite subject. Aliens. God. Really, Peter Miss? I can't believe in aliens till I actually see one, and I don't include myself when I look in the mirror. Stop it, Jessica G. I know you're already getting ready to say something funny. Jessica Mills, Team Skeptic, do you know that wearing a mask is just part of a bigger picture? You also need to wash your hands and have good hygiene. Yes, absolutely. In fact, Thunderfoot did a really good video where he took some graphite and he put it on his hands, and then he looked under a microscope. So this graphite that was on his hands was like very, very, very small particles, but we're talking about thousands of times bigger than a bacteria or a virus. And he went and rinsed his hands off, showed his hands again. There was still graphite there. Use some soap, getting that oily substance on your hand so it actually traps the dirt and takes it off of your hand. That worked. So, Jessica, thank you very much for pointing that out. It's not just about wearing masks, but it's also about washing your hands regularly. And I'm sorry, but that's a disappointing thing to have to say in 2020. You think Americans or humans around the world would have already gotten it by now? Wash your fucking hands, Wash your fucking hands and stay healthy. MageCon for $10, baby. Got to correct you on Gorum team. Gorum is a variant of goddamn. Oh yeah, okay. Fucking goddamn YouTube. Thank you very much. In Firefly, where that's from, they use the word rut instead of foxtrot, uniform Charlie, kilo. Uh, yeah, you know what else I liked? I liked when they, what was it, Battlestar Galactica? They used frag. Frag instead of fuck. Frag YouTube, but yeah, so on to our first Karen video. And give me 1 second to set that up. Oops, hold on. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Like I said, we had a little minor issue when we got started. All right, good deal, good deal. And let me replace my pretty face with tonight's video. How about this? I'll give you a chance. You guys want to tell me which video you want to watch first? I have Matthew Stafford. His uh, he's a quarterback for the Detroit Lions. His wife, she made some very questionable statements on Twitter, and she made a video about it and all that nonsense. So that's one video that we're going to do. That's real short. We can cover that one in a couple of minutes. We also have Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson and a business owner from Maine, where they start talking shit about the mandatory lockdowns and businesses going out and going under. And I'd love to talk about businesses going under because it is something that, it's hard. You got to weigh the two things, and that's part of the discussion tonight. Where do you draw the line? Where is it too much or not too much, and why is it too much or not too much? So then we have that video, and then we also have a video of a business owner who has fucking 50 people standing side by side to each other. He's also a fucking veteran, a Marine. And I don't care, my fellow vets, I love you guys. I'm very, very respectful for my fucking vets out there, but there is something that I will not tolerate. And if I'm not willing to tolerate that kind of rhetoric and nonsense from my own fucking father, you better be goddamn sure that I don't give a shit whether you're a vet or not. I'm not going to tolerate that nonsense from your ass either. So put a 1 in the chat for the Lions wife. Put a 2 in the chat for Tucker Carlson's video, and put a 3 in the chat for the business owner who ripped up the $15,000 fine that he got. I'm going to watch the chat right now, and as soon as you guys choose, we'll get to start. Let's see, Matt Stafford 1. Looks like we have a couple of 2s. 2, 3s. 4 20s. Yeah, Brown. Brown! I love you, man. Okay, Glass Monster, please don't spam. Stop it. All right, let's see. Looks like 3s and 2s are winning it. So we'll start with 3. We'll start with the $15,000 fine that was torn up. We'll jump to number 2, and then we will get to the final one, which, like I said, the final one's a real quick video. Let's see. All right, and let's start right now. Here we go. Fox News. I know I'm gonna be using two of your fucking videos tonight. They're covered under fair use. Eat shit.
I'm Sandra Smith in for Martha McCallum. And this is the story. As millions of Americans hunker down this year for a socially distanced Thanksgiving, millions of others are hitting the road. In fact, the TSA is reporting the highest number of travelers since the pandemic began, despite the CDC urging Americans to stay home for the holidays. But many are growing.
Hey, I want to stop it there just because I want to tell you guys something. We're approaching holiday seasons, and it's going to be really hard for a lot of people to not go out and spend time with their families. But it may be the best thing for you and your family to at least socially distance, to at least limit your interactions. You know, maybe get all the family together at one place instead of going here to this person's house and to that person's house. You know, just limit your interactions with people as much as you can. And I know it's hard, and that sounds really, you know, oh shit, the video didn't stop playing. Let me stop it right there. I know it's really hard to do that, and I don't doubt that at all. But at the same time, you guys, we really have to start taking a little bit of responsibility for the people around us and the people that they go around after they see you. So here we go.
And in Oregon, Governor Kate Brown urging people to call the police if they see someone violating COVID mandates.
This is no different than what happens if there's a party down the street and it's keeping everyone awake. What do neighbors do? They call law enforcement.
Okay, now that part I'm not 100% behind, you know, because I don't like the snitch hotline stuff. There may be a lot of you that don't agree with me on that. I just don't like the snitch hotline. I don't like the groupthink mentality that can sometimes come from that. But at the same time, you know, you have to look out for your people. You have to look out for your fellow community. So I don't know how that's going to work. I'm not 100% behind that idea, but who knows? We'll see.
New York Governor Cuomo says law enforcement officials that do not enforce mandates are, quote, dictators.
You don't have the right to pick laws that you think you will enforce, and you don't enforce laws that you don't agree with, right? That's not a law enforcement officer. That's a dictator.
And there is this.
Okay. Now, I wouldn't call them a dictator, but I agree with him. You can't pick and choose your own laws to enforce, okay? When it comes to medicine, there's doctors out there who have fucking degrees in it. They've gone to school for years. Like, we're not talking about years, like 1, 2 years, 3 years to get a certification. No, we're talking about 8 to 10 to 12 years to get the degrees that a doctor needs to be a fully licensed medical doctor. It's not something that your average mayor or governor is going to be qualified to make laws based around. Even the doctors aren't qualified to make laws. They're only qualified to give suggestions, you know, to say, this is what we think you should do. These are the laws this is how we think you should write your laws, write them around this data, you know, this science right here. And that's what's happening. I mean, if a scientist didn't come forward and say, hey, you know, the best way to stop COVID is social distance and masks. Well, people wouldn't just start wearing social distancing and wearing masks. They wouldn't have said, hey, you know, the California governor wouldn't have put in a mask mandate. These other governors wouldn't put in mask mandates. They're going based on science, but based on the recommendations of actual scientists and doctors. And I really, truly feel that a governor or a mayor or even anything local or anything political should not have the right to be able to enforce their own laws when it comes to medical safety or when it comes to the people's safety. Let the government learn from science and write their laws around the science. And excuse me. Little Miss Betty Page, aka Tank Girl Junkie, for £2 says, it's frack, not frag, you numpty. You're right, it's frack. I apologize. I haven't watched that show in a long time. But okay, So let's get back.
Video out of Orchard Park, New York. Business owner Robbie De Niro, defying state restrictions on gatherings, held a large protest in his gym with other local business owners who feel COVID restrictions go too far. Then the Department of Health and local law enforcement showed up, and this happened.
I've lost friends, I've lost family who've killed themselves. I've seen clients die because they've lost their livelihood.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know you are, and I'm asking for you to guys have some compassion.
They're just doing their job.
There we go.
You should all be wearing masks. How come
I'm not
none of you
doing
have
anything
masks
wrong.
on?
Don't worry about my health. My health isn't your
You're
concern.
meant to be wearing a mask.
Oh my God, my health is not your concern. No fucking shit. He's talking about the people around you, you fucking idiot. Masks don't help you at all. I mean, I had to have the same conversation with my fucking dad the other day when he was like, wearing a mask, there's no science that says wearing a mask is going to save you. Well, first off, it will if you have a droplet hit inside of the front of the mask that would have normally gone onto your lips or in your mouth, or, you know, you'd have breathed it in. That a mask may actually stop that. But the primary focus of those masks are to keep you from spreading any germ that you may have, especially one that's passed on by respiratory means. You know, if you're yelling like I am right now, or you're out in a public place in an enclosed area like the football team guys were. They were in an enclosed area and they just let the mask slip. They were even social distancing and they let the mask slip. And that's all it fucking took for every single person in that meeting to catch fucking COVID. That's it. And they wrote about it and said, hey man, look, we're sorry. We're sorry. We should not have let that slip. And now, because of them letting that slip, that's what, you know, they're affecting other people. Their issues are affecting other teams and other players on their teams, the families of those players. It's just crazy. Okay, and then OPT lawyer, I do want to point out, he says, well, there is discretion though, and not everyone driving 1 mile per hour over the speed limit gets pulled over. Granted, this is way more important than speeding, and yeah, you're absolutely fucking right. It's way more important than speeding. Demon Orb, I follow the guidelines, lost my job, and have sold all money. Oh man, I'm sorry, Demon Orb. You know, here's the thing, the quicker that we get the public on board, the quicker we can get this economy back up and running fully. I really wish you the best, Demon Orb. I'm right here for you if you ever need to talk. But I really feel like the quicker, if we would have just taken this seriously from the beginning, we'd have a better grasp on it and we could have opened our economy and remained open. Instead, they didn't put a grasp on it. They didn't. The American people didn't take it seriously. They opened up everything back up to the entire public, and now we're dealing with. Let's look at what the numbers say. Let's look at what yesterday's numbers were. Hold on, let me see. God, 64 million cases worldwide. 1.5 million people have died already. That's nuts. All right, let's see. Yesterday, 166,000 new cases yesterday just in America, with 1,200 people dying. 166,000 cases just yesterday. And today, like, let's not, y'all ready? Y'all ready to have your fucking socks knocked off? Today, in America already, 182,000 people have been reported new COVID patients, and deaths, 2,600 deaths. We can't fucking let this happen. There's no business out there that's worth one fucking life. This is fucking ridiculous, man. Okay. Back to the video.
Okay, well then write me up.
It's the law.
Okay, then take me to jail. Get a warrant. Go get a warrant.
Bring a warrant.
Go get a warrant.
Yes, you do.
Come back with the warrant.
Every one of those people are pieces of fucking human shit. Every single one of them. Telling those people to get out for doing their fucking job. You might not like it. But you live here in America, and America is governed by a government. When the government makes laws, you need to follow them. That's just how it works. When you don't, you're going to get in trouble. And this guy, I don't agree that you should be taking people to jail all the time and this and that. I'm actually somebody who agrees in prison reform, but I'm okay with them finding the shit out of this business. I am 100% okay with that. And fuck these people fucking clapping, telling the cops to get out. Nathan Termson, what's up, my dude? Team Skeptic, does the U.S. have a comprehensive state-by-state breakdown for COVID like we do here in Australia? Yes, we actually do. Yeah, let's see what my hometown, which is a very red state, or not my hometown, but my state, which is very red. I'm going to guess that we lead for today. I'm going to just guess. I haven't even looked yet. I'm going to guess. Texas, number 1 with, oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I was looking at deaths. California is number 1 in new cases. 16,893 new cases today. Yeah, good job, Cali. And then Texas, right behind, in Cali, you have a huge problem with people going, but my rights. Lanka Coloma, I'm talking to you, you fucking idiot. That's Bigfoot. I don't know if you guys remember her. Texas is number 2, though, with 13,234. But Texas is leading today with the number of COVID deaths, which is ridiculous. We're not winning by doing that, guys, either. We're not fucking winning. All right, here we go.
Robbie De Niro is a business owner in Orchard Park, New York, and he joins us now. Robbie, good evening and welcome.
Just look at all those fucking morons. Here, let me put the picture back up. But look at all these fucking morons. Look at this. Look at this. How fucking stupid they are. Look at that. You got to be fucking kidding me, right? You see those 2 little kids right there? What kind of values are you teaching them? What kind of values are you really, really teaching them? Are you teaching them to be the outcast in this country? Are you teaching them that it's the most proper thing to do is to stand up and revolt against your country when you don't agree with what they say? Maybe you should really fucking think about what you're promoting here, Mr. fucking veteran. You fucking idiot. And just so you know, the family across the street from my mom's house, their kid didn't even catch COVID, right? Because a kid inside of their class he caught COVID, but a kid inside of their class was tested positive for COVID. So they sent all the other kids home saying, hey, don't come back to school because, you know, this kid right here, you're all been in close proximity to him and he's sick. Well, that kid went home and got fucking everybody, the entire family sick. The neighbors across my mom's house, good friends of me, of our family for a long time, every single one of them is sick now. And they're telling us it's not a big deal. It's not real. It's fucking fake. No, it's fucking not. And,
Robbie,
and every last one of these pieces of shit are fucking idiots. I wish I had my dinger here. We'd be at 20 right now. Let's see. Wes says, I've been exposed 3 times in the last week. Luckily, I'm still 4 days asymptomatic. Good. I hope you're okay, man. Ian M. Let's see. Ian M. says, you are reporting a possibility as fact. The people in that room could have got infected whether one mask slipped or not. It could be from a door handle, etc. No, I know. I'm going off of what the football players had put out, not on what. I'm not speculating on all that. I was just reporting on what the football player put out. The football player put out and said, we were in this room. It was, we maintained our social distancing. The mask slipped up for one little meeting or whatever, and everybody caught it. So at least one person had to have had it in the facility. They could have transferred it to the door, and yes, everybody grabbing the door could have picked it up, and everybody could have gotten it that way as well. You are right about that, Ian, and I'm not saying it's fact. I'm just saying this is what the football player who posted about this, that's what he said. All right. And thank you, though. Thank you for correcting me. And here we go.
Hey, thank you for having me here.
You've got quite a crowd there behind you. I'll let you tell me about that in just a moment. But what did we just see happen in that video?
They're still coming in.
I've got you. You're live on TV right now, Robbie. What happened in that video that we all just saw?
Okay. I posted on Facebook Friday night that I wanted to get together, business owners, and protest and fight the lockdown that I feel is infringing upon our freedom. They showed up Friday night. We were about 20 minutes into that meeting when some sheriffs and a Department of Health official showed up uninvited. My business was closed. We were not conducting business. This was a protest. They walked in uninvited. A couple of the patriots that were here with me said, hey, Robbie, there's some sheriffs here and Department of Health officials. What do you want us to do? And I said, get them to leave. And, well, the video speaks for themselves. Those patriots took it upon themselves to stand shoulder to shoulder and tell them to get out.
Now, I will point this out. This is a sticky situation because we do have the right to protest in this country. I still think it was I don't think this is truly a protest by them. I think they're trying to use protests, at least in my opinion, they're trying to use it as like to say, oh, this is we're doing our constitutionally guaranteed what's guaranteed by the Constitution. I believe it's the First Amendment that is the right to assemble and to protest. And correct me if I'm wrong, OPT lawyer. I know you're out in the chat. So, and yeah, I agree with you, OPT. Patriots, really? That's what you're calling yourselves? Yeah, you might have been a veteran. You might have been a Marine, and I respect you for that. But don't call yourself a patriot when you openly put other people at risk around you. Okay? That's not patriotic at all. That's you saying, but my rights. And it's bullshit. Now, as far as protesting goes, there weren't a lot of people. Let's see. We do have the right to protest. Yes, exactly. There's also reasonable time, place, and manner restrictions on that right. Okay, so COPT would know more about that part because he's actually, a licensed practitioner of law, I guess. I hope I got that part right. But at the same time, yeah, we do have that right, but we have to be responsible about it. And there are correct ways to do it. Like, I was 100% against the riots in the Northwest, right? And they're trying to say, but that's our right to protest. No, you don't have the right to go down and destroy buildings. You do not have that right. Okay, that's not peacefully protesting. What these guys were doing, I personally don't know whether that is protected to protest in that manner or not. Again, OPT, you'd be one to probably be a little bit more informed on it and could let me know in the chat. But at the same time, you're right. Why the fuck is this guy calling himself a patriot? It seems to me like it's not America that he cares about, but himself that he cares about.
And we were right, because if we were wrong, they would have called for backup and come back. But they didn't. They left.
It is our understanding, though, there is an update to this story tonight, and the Department of Health did come knocking this evening. What happened?
They did. My business is closed, just like they want me to. But I was here after hours, and the sheriffs came again, escorting a Department of Health official. I told them to get off my property. I told them that there are procedures they need to follow. This is after hours, and they have no right to be on my property without a warrant. I told them to come back. He said he wanted to deliver this piece of paper in an envelope. I said, nope, call.
Okay, first off, they don't need a warrant to serve you, Marine guy. You fucking idiot. Correct me if I'm wrong, OPT lawyer. Does the police officer need a warrant to serve papers? And he also says, for extreme example, I can probably go to the park and stand on my soapbox and protest. I cannot go in to, say, the city council and scream over the proceedings in protest. Exactly. And for $5 from Glober Mom, my daughter had direct contact with a COVID patient. Both were wearing masks, but about 12 days later, my daughter got sick with severe stomach issues. Damn, Glover Mom, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. Stay safe out there. OPT lawyer says, fuck no. You do not have to have a fucking warrant to serve papers. And the guy openly admitted it. Here, we'll back it up. He openly admits it. Yeah, they came in to drop off these papers, and he flexes his papers. Let me go ahead and get back to that.
This is after hours, and they have no right to be on my property without a warrant. I told them to come back. He said he wanted to deliver this piece of paper in an envelope. I said, nope, call, make an appointment. It's after hours. You can call and make an appointment. He taped it to the door. I finished kicking him off my property, and I opened it up, and it is a fine for $15,000.
Ha! Guys, I just snorted out my nose when I laughed there. Damn right you got served for a $15,000 fine. Quit putting your fucking fellow Americans in danger, you piece of shit. Come on here and have a talk with me, you Marine vet. I'll give you a platform to speak your mind. All right. I'll let you do anybody that wants to come on here and speak their mind about why they should be allowed to walk around with no mask. Please raise your hand and let me know right now. Let everyone in the chat know that you fucking want to come on and have that conversation. We're not going to do it tonight, but I'll get your contact information. I'll schedule a time. I'll bring you on here. And you know what? You don't have to argue with me. I may be the one you're arguing with, or I might go get a fucking doctor to tell you what the deal is. Because I'm not a fucking doctor. I can't tell you anything about fucking medicine. I can only tell you what the CDC and WHO fucking recommend. I can only go through the logical steps and walk you up the logical ladder as to why it's fucking important to wear a mask. It's on you to put that fucking mask on and act like a fucking grown-ass adult. Quit acting like you're a stupid. Like, these people, oh yeah, you scary bitch. You know, put on your fucking mask. How the fuck? Like, nothing would change about your life if you just wore a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. The whole thing is because I don't want to fucking wear a mask. That's it. I don't want to fucking wear a mask, so I'm not going to fucking wear a mask. If you wear a mask, what changes about your daily routine? Because I can tell you what changed about mine today. Nothing. Other than when I walked inside of a building, I had to put on a fucking mask. That's it. That's how much my life changed. If that means saving American lives, if that means even possibly saving one life, I'm going to do it. And you're telling me you can't? Is that what you're saying? You can't wear a mask? Stop being a scary bitch. Hashtag scary bitch in the chat. I want to see it now. And I hope this Marine watches it. If you're watching this, watch this chat. Watch how many people out there can wear a fucking mask and you can't, you scary bitch. There you go. Chat, get ready, or mods, get ready. You're gonna have to approve a lot of shit coming in. Oh, the toker for $4.99. In my opinion, most anti-mask people just fail to understand just how easily this contagion spreads and how it finds its way to our vulnerable population. God damn it, I'm so sorry, mods. I see them coming in. You guys rock. But you're right, the toker. You're right. It's so, like, people just don't understand. Like, most of these people don't fucking educate themselves. Most of these people's education stops when they see a Facebook article that they like. And they read it and they go, wow, that makes sense to me. It's my rights. There's no science to prove that masks work. First off, let me tell you something. We don't know for a fact, but it's pretty sure that Shakespeare wrote Hamlet while he was in isolation from the Black Plague. I'm pretty sure that Isaac Newton came up with the laws of gravitation while in isolation from a pandemic. I want to make sure that let me see when the Black Plague is. I think he was in on his family orchard because of the Black Plague. Let me look up when the Black Plague was. Mid 1300s. So no, I don't think it was the 13. I don't think that's what it was. Let me see. No, Newton didn't write it till much later, but he was, from what I understand, he was in isolation from a plague as well on his family orchard. There's great ideas that come from when you get put into isolation. You can be creative when you do that. You just gotta fucking, you can't allow yourself to think that the world's gonna end because you have to socially distance or wear a fucking mask. Okay.
Robbie, why do you feel these restrictions go too far?
Any infringement on our liberty goes too far. We were born with inalienable rights bestowed upon us by our Creator. They are guaranteed.
Oh, No. You do not get to say that you have the right to put other people in danger because you believe a fairy sky wizard who you say gave you inalienable rights. You do not get to say that. Where's your sky wizard? Oh, well. Yeah, right. Shut this shit down. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I didn't know if you guys were hearing me or not. It said I got disconnected from the chat, and then it said successfully reconnected. So, yeah, we're back. We're back. Fox is trying to take us down. No, we're not going. We're not coming down. Come on, Marine. Come on, tough guy. Come on here and tell me why you're so fucking tough that you can't wear a fucking mask.
Specifically, the Bill of Rights.
Oh yeah, and in case y'all didn't hear my rant, your fucking sky wizard, your fake sky wizard fairy that you believe in, okay, doesn't give you the right. Because guess what? If that's the case, then I want to say, well, my fake my fake wizard, my fake fairy sky wizard, the spaghetti monster, says I can shit all over that bald head of yours. Here, let me put him on screen. I guess I have that right? I guess I have the right to shit all over his fucking face because my spaghetti monster sky wizard that I believe in says I can do it. Yeah, that's a great fucking point there, guy. Something that's unprovable has told you that you can do something. You need to be put in a hospital for fucking those psychotic, crazy beliefs. Obviously, you're hearing voices in your head. Here we go.
Any infringement on our freedom for any reason is too far. Our freedom cannot end where people's fear starts.
And I want to make everyone well aware that you're a native of New York. You've spent 14 years
Hold
serving as an infantry officer.
Our freedom cannot end where people's fear starts.
It's not fucking fear. What the fuck is wrong with this person? It's not fucking fear, man. Are you not worried about killing your fucking mom? Are you not worried about killing your fucking grandparents, your neighbors who happen to live around you, or your neighbors' parents and grandparents? Are you not worried about getting them infected? Do you think that that losing 2,700 American lives today, or what was the number? I don't want to get it wrong. I think it was like 2,200, 2,700. Do you think that's okay? Because if you do, fuck you. You're a fucking idiot. Ding. Break my fucking hand.
And I want to make everyone well aware that you're a native of New York. You've spent 14 years serving as an infantry officer in the United States Marine Corps. You've earned many honors in the military. You've got 4 children. We know it's a tough situation. We see your supporters there behind you. How far do you plan to go with this?
I plan to take it as far as I possibly can. I want to ask Governor Cuomo and polling cars, I want to ask them, it's a challenge to them. Come to my dinner table. Come to any of the dinner tables back here. Look our kids in the eyes and say, your father, your mother is an essential worker.
How about this? You come on my channel and bring your kids along to listen, and I'll explain to them why their father's a piece of shit and why he's wrong. And I'll explain to them that your father believes it's okay to kill grandma. How about that? I'll let them know that daddy wants to kill grandma. That's one less Christmas present for them this year. Right, Dad? Fucking moron.
They don't have the guts to do that. They also don't have the guts to answer why they get to draw a $225,000 salary for Governor Cuomo and for polling cars, a $103,000 salary, but the working man and woman doesn't get to earn. They get to take our money, but we don't get to earn. They don't have the guts to tell us that. That's the worst kind of leadership.
Your story is getting a lot of attention. We thank you for your service, and we'll continue to watch where this story goes. Thanks for joining us tonight.
I hate to let you know this there, Mr. Marine guy, but tearing up that paper doesn't make it not fucking valid. You still got to pay that $15,000 fine, or you suffer the consequences of whatever happens to you for not paying it. But tearing it up doesn't fix it. So fuck you. Jessica G for $2. Bad news, everybody. Team Skeptic's back. Yeah, that's right. I'm back. All right, let's let this video finish playing. Oh, yep, that was the end of it right there, I think. Okay. So video number 1 down. Video number 1 down. And I'm heated, guys. Now I'm fucking heated. It pisses me off that these people think the way they do because, man, it really is, man. I care about our fellow Americans. I really do. You might think I'm being a little bit over the top with it. And, of course, as anybody that knows me knows I'm already over the top. But I'm like that because this is my way of pointing out what I believe to be important. All right, if it means I got to get animated and jump around, do sex dances, hit the fucking table, cuss, scream, fuck YouTube, it means I got to do all of that, then I'm going to fucking do it that way. Because then people become more aware of what I'm saying. Just like you making this demonstration of tearing that up and throwing it all over the place. That's fine. That's your way of making people aware of how pissed off you are. But I don't give a shit how pissed off you are. I want to be responsible. I want other Americans to be responsible so that people like my grandmother don't fucking catch it. Because if one person catches it and then I catch it from them and I don't know I have it and I give it to my grandmother during Christmas, guess fucking what? Then your rights potentially put somebody else in danger, somebody else's life in danger. And there's no constitutional right. He brought up the amendments, the 1st through 14th amendments. Fuck that. There's amendment number 10. OPT lawyer, correct me if I'm wrong. Amendment number 10 gives the states the right to issue laws that are not expressly covered by the Bill of Rights. The first 9 amendments, whatever is not expressly covered by the first 9 is covered by the 10th. Because in the 10th, as soon as it's back up, I'll All right, we're back. We're back. All right. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Yeah. Fuck YouTube. They're hating on me right now because I never, ever, ever have streaming issues. This could be just YouTube fucking with me right now. But hey, while we were gone, Wes became a new fucking member. Thank you so fucking much, man. I truly appreciate it. Because of the fact that we're going to have a whole bunch more live streams, there's going to be so much more opportunities for the members to get to be able to use their benefits. And Patreons, I've got something for you too. So don't worry about that. We'll have something for the Patreons as well. All right, so the next video we're going to cover is going to be Matthew Stafford's wife. I want to cover her because she actually apologized for what she said. So it was an empty apology, but she did apologize. Let's see. Let me find out which video that was. Oh, there it is. Okay, good deal. 1 second. All right, and here we go. Here we go for this video.
So I'm going to be very blunt. I'm so over it. I'm over living in a dictatorship that we call Michigan.
Yeah, how nice must it be to be married to, you know, the quarterback, the starting quarterback of the Detroit Lions, be a multi-millionaire sitting in your fucking throne, bitching about the inconveniences masks make you have.
But shutting down all these small businesses, things that people have worked their life for, shutting them down again is not the answer because they will not make it. So once we are able to leave our house, once this dictatorship decides to let us have some freedom.
It's not a dictatorship, guys. And also, the main people pushing the whole anti-mask stuff were Trumpers. Trump's in office. How is it a dictatorship when the man that you're supporting is the one who's in charge of the country that's doing the mask mandates? I mean, if you ask Trump, he's not saying he wants the economy open, but he's not saying that he no longer that people shouldn't be wearing masks after his dumb ass caught it. Just saying.
There would be nothing left.
I was in the heat of the moment. I have a friend losing their business. And it's just getting to me a little bit. So I apologize for calling it a dictatorship. I just want it to work for everybody. And I know it's not going to work for everybody.
Yeah, especially when you're talking about... Oh, hold on. Let me pause that video so it doesn't keep playing. Especially when you're talking about when you say it's not, I just want it to work for everybody. This is my question. In the chat, please, I beg of you, to do this for me, okay? I want you to put a number in the chat, all right? How many lives is any business worth in America? Across the world, how many lives is it worth? Oh, hold on, I can't talk to you right now. All right, good deal. How many lives is it? Tell me. Right, look, -1. Good job, Surf. 0, 0, 0, 0. Why is it you can get it and she can't? I understand people are losing their jobs, okay? I understand people are losing their business. This is something that was completely unexpected. This is something that was completely just out of nowhere, but it's opened our eyes. Moving forward, we better have better business plans put in place for businesses that want to survive should another pandemic hit. Because the more and more people we keep putting on the face of this planet, the closer and closer we get together. The closer and closer we get together, the more we run the chance of having another pandemic happen. So you guys nailed it. There is not a single fucking life out there that's worth one business to be open. So somebody says, "Yeah, I'm running a business," and I asked my dad, "Is there any life? Is your business, your national business that you work for, national company, right? Is it worth that business to stay open if it costs America one life? If one person dies because y'all stayed open, is it okay?" Of course he couldn't say yes. Of course he couldn't say yes. No one can say yes. No one can say it's okay for little moms and pop stores to be open if only one person dies. That's fucked. Here we go.
It kills me to see people suffer from financial burden, from losing their business, and also from getting sick.
What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. I want to replay that for you guys. Like, you can obviously tell, right, that the people getting hurt to her, look how she rolls her fucking eyes about it. Here, I'm going to play it one more time so y'all can. In fact, I'm not even going to play it. I'm going to play it full screen for you so you can see it for your own eyes and get a good fucking look.
Just want it to work for everybody, and I know it's not going to work for everybody, and it just kills me to see people suffer from financial burden, from losing their business, and also from getting sick.
Also from getting sick. You fucking idiot. Yes, from getting sick. Yes, from dying. Over 2,000 people today died, by the way. Just so you know, over 2,000 Americans died today from this thing that, oh man, maybe we should open up the businesses. 50 people per state on average. I think that comes out to somewhere around that 50 people per state on average. And I know it's not going to be at actual 50 people per state because some states don't have people living right next door, like, you know, the farmland states where the population is kind of spread out. But in places like Texas, we are fucking losing. Oh wait, yeah, that's 25. I got to do the math in my head. Oh, it's getting to me. It's getting to me. Okay. So time to continue on. Let's see. Oh, and for those of you out there, please tell me if you're out there and you believe that wearing a mask actually does any harm to you. Here you go. I want to play this. This is from Rib Tickler, who's a friend of this channel. Okay, here we go.
97 there. What I'll do is I'll test every 10 minutes or so. So, still at 98 we are.
What a shirt, right? What a shirt.
Still 97. Right, that's saying 99 now, so that's actually increasing my oxygen saturation. You can see it's steady at 96 there. For all you people saying that it reduces your oxygen content significantly, you're all idiots. Ding.
Ding! Great job, Rib Tickler. Great job. I appreciate it. Love the name, Rib Tickler. You're a beast. But thank you so much for sharing that video with me, because you're absolutely right. I did it. I did the same thing in this shirt, actually, to be honest with you. In this shirt in my video, I wore a fucking mask for I think it was an hour and a half to 2 hours straight without taking it off at one single time. I even recorded myself doing it just to show you that under no circumstances does wearing a mask fucking restrict your oxygen flow. That's just in your head. If you think that it does, then there's not going to be any change in your mind until you do a test like this, or a test like I did, and you test it for yourself. All right, let's see. Let's go to the super chats. Rampant for 1,000 claps. Where's FTFE? Did you murder him? No, I believe he's at home. You'd have to ask him that. But what's up, Rampant? How you doing today, buddy? I'm going to be doing some debates on my channel as well, so if you ever want to come on for one, just let me know. We'll do any topic. Bella Charge for 5 New Zealand dollars. What up, fuckers? Good old YouTube notifications. Yeah, YouTube's fucking me right now. Chat, go ahead, give it to me. Fuck YouTube. Jeremy Hurt for $2. This bimbo would not last a day in a dictatorship. Yeah, I know, right? These people have no fucking idea what a fucking dictatorship is. Bella Charge for 2 New Zealand dollars. That ain't even real money. That's Kiwi money. You should wear a full face mask at all times. I get your fucking joke, Bella. It's not fucking funny. I don't need to wear a mask all the time. All right. Well, we're moving through these videos, guys. We are moving through these videos. In fact, the last video, I'm just not going to bring up the last video. I'll save that last video for some created content. That's what I'll do. But now, what we're going to do is, when I do these solo shows, I think I'm just going to open up the last 10 minutes or the last, I guess, 15 to 45 minutes, I guess. I'll open that up to you guys. All right. What you guys thinking about, chat? Tell me. Are we in the wrong? Are we in the wrong for believing in saving lives, even if it means having to inconvenience ourselves by wearing a mask? And the George says, I'll debate you on anything ever. Yeah, you don't want to debate me on pineapple pizza. I have actual evidence that it's not good for you. OPT Lawyer says, gotta run off, but seriously, sometimes you and me need to go through some of these Marats people. Anytime, OPT. Anytime, man. Fire Jimmy says, fuck YouTube in their foop, I think he said. In their foop tube. Or in their poop tube. Yeah, exactly. Jessica G, thinking about you. Free solo. Jeez, I need glasses so goddamn bad. Free solo climbing Everest, then slipping at Team Skeptic. Yeah, I wouldn't make it a day on top of Mount Everest. Skydiver Tanner, use that rendering I sent you for a face mask. Where did you send it to me? Did you send it Discord or did you send it? Oh wait, I saw your message earlier. I just didn't read it yet. I'll get to it. Dave Hill. It depends entirely on the context to which you value other people's lives. Yeah. I do value people's lives, so I guess you're right on that. I mean, I guess there are people out there that don't give a shit about their fellow human being. And I'm not saying that's you. I know you're poking fun at me and whatnot, but yeah, you're right though. That's probably one of the big problems with all these people who are not wearing masks. Is they just don't value the lives of the people around them, which is bullshit. Your pal Al, in her teeth. Oh, Ichu, ta YouTube. What's her cheese? I know that's a language, but what's her cheese? So I know. Skydiver Tanner, that blank one I sent in Discord. Got you, bro. YouTube Surgeon General, you got to do it right. Man, pineapple on barbecue chicken pizza is great. That might be something I will try. That sounds actually really fucking good, to be honest. Even though I'd just eat the pineapple on the side though. Andres Elda, did you mention that the guy also, what moved? Did you mention that the guy also has a muscular disease that makes it harder for him to breathe? I didn't mention that because I didn't want to put his business out there. Rib Tickler, who sent me the video, does suffer from a disease. And if my man can do it, then you have no fucking excuse. Bottom fucking line. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. If he can do it, you can do it. And there's no excuses. My dad said, I have cardiac problems. I know he does. He's not lying to me. He really does. But his cardiac problems aren't going to keep him from breathing. He said, my doctor said I don't have to wear masks. I was like, your doctor did not fucking say that. Okay? Don't fucking lie. And I tell you guys, man, I will stand up against my father. I'll stand up against my brother. I'll stand up against my kid. And not all of them are anti-mask. I'm just saying I'll stand up against my family. I'll stand up against fellow vets. I'll stand up against all of them when it comes to fucking to saving American lives, saving the lives of the people around me and the lives of the people around them and the lives of the people around them. Because keep in mind, one person had this disease at one time. There was only one fucking person that had the disease at one time. And he spread it to another person. And then they spread it to people. And then they spread it to people. And then so forth and so forth. Don't be that guy. Now, of course, the first person that had it probably didn't even know he had it. There was no pandemic at the time. But the point is that it starts with one. So you've got to be more responsible in what you do. All right, let's see. Ericles, I hope I said that right, for $20. Thank you so much. My dad owns a restaurant in a small town. I'm so tired of hearing that even though the hospitals all around us are full, it is the price to pay to keep the economy open. They get upset at me when I say, yeah, screw those people. Yeah, I say it too. I say, fuck those people. Anybody that thinks that it's worth one American life can eat fucking my shit. Ed Freeze, Team Skeptic, pay attention to the damn news. The people who yell about lockdowns and masks the loudest are the first ones to break their own rules. Yeah, I am adamant about wearing a mask in public. Like today, I went out and had lunch with my mom, and while we were having lunch, I of course took my mask off to eat. But my mom had asked for like some salt or something like that to bring to the table because they just didn't have it sitting out. So the guy went to go get it, and when the guy came back, the first thing I did was put on my fucking mask. I was like, look, I have to do my part. He's wearing a mask. He's got on gloves. My mom wasn't wearing a mask, which I told her, put on your mask. She did. But the moment that he walked up, I just went, oh, and took the food, or is the food, not salt. That's what it was. It was when he brought food. And then when he went to go get her salt, I was like, when he comes back, you need to wear your mask. But she gets it. I mean, she's very pro-mask. It just sometimes people slip up, and that's going to happen too. I don't like virtue signaling, and that you'll never ever catch me trying to do that. But I do believe that this is something that, when you're looking at the numbers and you're seeing the people that are losing their lives, it's not virtue signaling at that point. It's trying to make sure that tomorrow we don't exceed today's numbers. If tomorrow we can reduce the number, and the day after that we can reduce that number, and the day after that we can reduce that number, and that number, and that number, eventually we'll get down to where we're only getting a few people a day sick. Like what's happening in other countries. Okay? There are countries that are taking it seriously. They're not experiencing the same types of loss that Americans are. How can an American, I'm going to say this every time, how can a fucking American be upset about 9/11 and then talk about, oh, I ain't got to wear no fucking mask. I ain't got to do it. All right, Jessica G said, did you have a 3-course meal? A bean, a pickle, and a snack pack. I had 3 tacos, no cheese. Ed Freeze says, I don't mean you personally, just in general. I know, Ed. I know, and I appreciate you making the comment. Just in general, especially politicians. Yeah, like Joe Biden. Like Joe Biden when they were celebrating their win, and all of a sudden, they were all happy. Nobody needed to wear masks then. And I was just like, don't be that guy. Don't be that hypocrite. Don't fucking say, wear your mask, wear your mask. Oh yeah, look at us, we won. Come hug me, high five. No, fuck that. Put on your fucking mask. All right, he says, just in general, especially politicians, if it really was such a good thing, don't you think they would do it to save themselves and their families? Well, it's wearing a mask is definitely not a bad thing, but because it won't hurt you. You're not going to get hurt wearing a mask. And there's complete medical evidence to show that wearing a mask does prevent the spread of respiratory illnesses. Let's see, or I guess it wouldn't be called an illness, but I can't think of the word right now. Pathogen. Josiah Hansen, Team Skeptic, a doctor may very well say he doesn't have to wear a mask, and that's legally true in many places. That doesn't mean the doctor was saying or meaning he shouldn't wear a mask. Yeah, good point. Really good point, and thank you. And the George said, flat earthers get free physics lessons. Maybe I should challenge someone to debate me on how streaming software works, Team Skeptic. You up for it? I'm a professional at this shit. Until I'm not, of course. Commander Darklight says, I feel really lucky to be living in Australia. We have COVID under control. Yeah, I'm moving out there. I'll be there next week, bro. Alma Dixon Cider says, Team Skeptic, what up, Father Skeptic? What up, Alma? How you doing? Big Daddy Sheep New Zealand says, question this. Basically, a disease that can spread so fast across the globe with no immunity in the population is an immediate threat that cannot be ignored. And this should be talked about right now. You're absolutely right, Big Daddy, because if it wasn't for this, I definitely wouldn't just be going on a tangent about the flu or anything like that. So thank you, Big Daddy Sheep out there. You rock, man. Let's see, David Oliver for £5. I fell off my bike once when a fly flew in my eye. Come on, man. You can't handle that? You can't handle flies flying in your eye? He said, flipped right over, then hit the pavement. Lol. Oh, is this one of those? Are we about to get to the embarrassing moments of Team Skeptic again? Is that what were you leading into that with that, David Oliver? Let's see. Antonelle Downs for $2. I have asthma. Catching COVID is guaranteed death. I don't want to see you catch COVID, Antonelle. I really don't. And I don't want to see anybody in the chat, even if you don't agree with me, okay? I want you guys to know. How about this? If you don't agree with me, just put a 1 in the chat. And I really mean it. And please, guys, don't spam the chat for that. I want to see if there's anybody out there. And I'm not going to ridicule you if you say that you don't agree with me. Ed, that's fine. I'm okay with you disagreeing with me. And I want you to know that the only reason I feel this way is because I don't want to see people like you get hurt. That's it. I don't want to see my dad get hurt. My dad has heart problems. If he catches it, he's in the high risk group. He's over 60 and he has heart problems. If my dad catches it, it's not going to be good. I don't know what your situation is. Maybe you're a healthy individual and maybe you're not worried about it. And I'm okay with that. But at the same time, man, I really don't want to see someone like you get hurt. I don't want to see you get sick and pass it on to another person and see them get hurt. That would hurt you. If it hurts you, man, it's going to hurt me. You know, you've been a friend of the channel for a long time, and you still are. I don't mind you disagreeing with me, okay? I think that you're totally well within your right to disagree fundamentally with me about anything. But you have to understand where I'm coming from. It's because of people like yourself. I don't want to see you get hurt. You know, I just don't want to. And then when I said because of people like yourself, I wasn't meaning to say like it's your fault, because it's not your fault. I just want you to know that I care, man. Okay. Team Skeptic. He says, Team Skeptic. I don't want my friend Ma to die either. That's why I don't visit her and make sure she doesn't have to leave the house. Well, you know what? That's you. You said friend Ma, and then you corrected yourself. I didn't see the correction. I knew what you meant. I thought maybe that was your little nickname, like Meemaw or whatever for her. So I just read it as it was. But I know, man, and believe me, you know, I hope we can find a good way through this. And I really want our economy to open up. I really want people to get back to work. I want to see this go by, just like she said in her video at the end. You know, I want it to work out for everybody. But right now, the only way for it to work out for everybody is for us to just wear a mask. Okay? That's it. The moment we wear a mask, That's the closer we get to reopening the economy. And people that are losing their jobs, it'll be closer and closer to getting them back in employment, like Demon Orb. I don't want to see Demon Orb not have a job. That's counterproductive to everything that's going on. Synaptic says, Team Skeptic, another thing to think about. Granted, it may not kill everyone that gets it, but the more immune systems it comes in contact with and survive, it gets stronger and further changes. Yeah, and see, okay, to give to kind of go to give a little bit of credit towards the people, that say more people should get it, will become more immune to it, and saying that the virus will mutate. Well, yeah, the idea is to get it to a point where the virus is mutating for longevity and not lethality. So if we can reduce, if the virus was to mutate into something more like the flu, where it didn't kill its host, it more kept its host alive so that it could be transmitted from person to person, that's one of the paths it could take. And being exposed to it, more people being exposed to it and having, the opportunity to give it, really how it works is the more people that have it, the more viral materials out there. The more viral materials out there, the better opportunity that it's going to have to evolve, because you only have a little bit of the viral material. There's only so much evolution that can happen. You have a lot of the viral material and the virus has a better chance of evolving. So, I mean, I understand the argument, but I'm not prepared to put someone else's life at risk just to give the virus a chance to mutate. And let's see, Gary IOW, he said he had, I got to hit the sack, not all have fun. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for coming in. Me and you had a good talk last night, at least a good chat. So, and he gave me some pretty cool evidence for the globe Earth. We'll have to show that one day, Gary. Andres Elda, in Sweden, mask mandatory has become a political issue. Only one party is for the mandate. All others have a phobia for having the same political opinion. Well, that sucks. Ed Freeze, I really appreciate what you said. I do think it's people's own responsibility. If you know you can die from getting a cold, then don't go outside during the season either. And you're right. You're 100% right. Now, I want to tell you another reason why I'm so adamant about this, okay? The last time I did my solo show, I was going to have my brother come on and I was going to let y'all talk to him and everything. My brother's really suffering right now from some shit. He has serious autoimmune diseases, to the point that I think it's called his TMJ. It's the jaw thing right here, the little joint or bone right there. I'm not sure what it is, but his autoimmune disease is absolutely deteriorating his joint to the point that he has to, he's probably going to have surgery on it. And it sucks. He's a young kid. I mean, he's only like 23, 24 years old. And, the unfortunate thing is that if he catches COVID, it's not good. He's diabetic, number one. He suffers from extreme arthritis, number two. His body is like really it fights itself. Like his autoimmune issues really fight itself. He cannot afford to get sick under any circumstances. TMJ is no good. Thank you, Heeshield, for pointing out what it was correct. TMJ, yeah. So it is unfortunate. David Oliver for £2. Even a king isolated during the Black Death. And yeah, somebody had pointed it out. It was Newton. There was the Black Death, and I believe the bubonic plague was 1600s. Suzanne Raynard, wash hands too. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. You're right. The fact that we have to tell people to wash their hands in 2020. Somewhere along the line, someone's parents forgot to teach their kids how to fucking grow up. Shower every day, and during this pandemic, wash your hands regularly. Wear a mask when you go outside. You guys will be fine. Synaptic says, yeah, sorry, I did clarify, but I meant to the benefits of the virus itself, because it does work in both ways, but I meant to limit the virus. Okay, good deal. But and at the same time, I wasn't thinking you were being anti-virus with your statement, or anti-COVID with your statement. I was just trying to point out that there is, when you do have more viral load out there, you will get an opportunity to have more mutation. Not all the times will a virus mutate especially given, how natural selection works. Natural selection doesn't work to the benefit of a virus that kills its host before it can be passed on to another person. That actually works against evolution, because if, let's say, you had the virus mutated in a way that it killed its host within 1 hour of getting in the host. Well, that viral material is going to have much less of an opportunity to be spread onto the next person. It's just the chances of that happening reduce significantly if it mutates that way. But if it mutates in a way where it becomes more asymptomatic and more contagious at the same time, maybe less deadly, then you're starting to get into something like the flu, where it spreads, rapidly throughout our population every single year. So there's a give and take to both sides. There's a give and take to both sides. It is just checking, lol. Dave Hill, Team Skeptic, is he getting a cool deal like Baron Underbite? I don't know. Or Cool Dilly, like Baron. I don't know what's going to happen. He hasn't gone to he went to the dentist because they pulled out 3 of his wisdom teeth back in the day, and he was having some issues, so he thought it was the other wisdom tooth. And they did a x-ray, and they said, yeah, they pulled 3 out because you don't have a 4th wisdom tooth. And that's when they said, we can't figure out why you're having these issues. We need to send you to a specialist. The specialist took him, did a more in-depth x-ray, and said, oh shit, your TMJ, I think is what he called it. The TMJ is actually deteriorating, and you're probably going to need surgery on it. Heat Chill says, is this the brother, the one who was on the boat last year? No, that's my brother in the military. He's fine. He's like a blockhead. Ain't fucking nothing gonna hurt him. This is my other brother, my much, much younger brother. I'm getting ready to turn 43, and I think he's 23. Excuse me. Question this is PhD Tony, are you only saying a person that lives has something to live for? What if that person doesn't care about their life? Then what? Well, since you directed that at PhD Tony, I'll allow him to answer that, since I think y'all were having a conversation back and forth. But if somebody doesn't want to live, that's on them, but they can't go get other people fucking sick. Let's see. Jeremy Turan, Team Skeptic. I just lost mine 2 weeks ago. Jeremy, what did you lose? You'll have to remind me, because we're talking about so many different topics, and I don't want to misunderstand what you're talking about. And the George said, besides Anthony Riley, do you know any other confirmed Poes? Yeah, lots of them. We deal with them all the time. I would say Spurs Keysmo. That's a Poe. Nathan Oakley's a Poe. Of course, Mike, he's a Poe. The guy that was on Fights channel. Oh, mother. Damn, man. Jeremy, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. He said, my little bro. Damn, man. I wish I went. I'm sorry, man. I wish I wouldn't have actually had you thinking about that. Hey, my DMs are always open, Jeremy, if you need somebody to talk to, brother. Angry Mike or whatever says Jessica G. Of course. Lubo in China. Spurs is definitely a Poe. Yeah, I got tired of talking to Spurs a long time ago. If I didn't think he was a Poe, I'd bring him on. I don't think he's a bad guy. I just don't want to waste my time debunking somebody that doesn't believe what they're saying. Excuse me. That was a yawn and a cough at the same time. Oscar Huerica. I'm an I am immunocompromised, and my wife works with kids. We wash clothes and disinfect every day, plus weekly testing. I'm with you 150%. Thanks for spreading the word. That's my job. I have a platform. I should be responsible about my platform, and I'm going to use my platform to promote pro-science. That's the one thing you'll always hear from me. Pro-science. When we get into these deep dives and we get in talking to all these like Karens, yeah, they excuse me. They yeah, it might not have a lot to do with science. Shit. Excuse me. But still, this is a pro science channel. Ed Free says Team Skeptic chemo is a British sin cleanser. You can't change my mind. I'm not 100% sure on the evidence for that because I have never seen it. I if you had any evidence, Ed, by all means, feel free to send it to me. But I just don't like to pass judgment on people until I see evidence for myself. But I'm not going to try to change your mind though, because maybe you have seen the evidence when I haven't, and that could completely be true. Jeremy Turan says, Team Skeptic, you missed my first comment that said your little bro has basically the same problems that mine had. It's one of the scariest things I have to deal with, Jeremy. I'll be honest with you. It's scary. You know, the other day when he said he had to, when I was supposed to have him on, let me tell you guys a story about how scared I am. I want to tell you 2 stories, okay? Because I don't want you guys to think I'm freaking out over nothing, right? I had moved out of a house and I was waiting on another house for me to come up. I had like a 6-week time period where the lease on one ended and the lease on the next one began. So I went and put all my stuff in my storage unit, and then I went and stayed at my mom's house for I think 4 to 6 weeks or something like that. Anyway, while I was there, my brother had he went hypoglycemic, real, like, it was bad. Hypoglycemic. That's when the numbers are real low. My mom, I guess we were sleeping in the same bed. We were watching TV. The next morning, I get up and I'm like, say, man, I don't remember if it was work or school that he had. I was like, are you going to go to school or work? And he didn't respond to me. I was like, hey, and I started pushing him and he fucking wasn't responding at all. It was fucking scaring the shit out of me. I called my mom. I said, Mom, what do I do? And she's like, oh God, grab he'll have a pen sitting here, grab it and prick his finger, test his blood. I pricked his finger, test his blood. He didn't even move when I pricked his finger and tested the blood. And then it was so low that the numbers were not coming back, were not showing up on the meter. I think that the lowest the meter would show was like 20. And I don't know the terminology for that. So please forgive me on that. But the numbers that were showing up were like less than less than the minimum. So she's like, you gotta stick him in the stomach with this needle. And I'm talking about, this isn't a needle that you would draw blood from. This needle was like a needle you'd like stick into a tire, son of a bitch was like that big, I put it in his stomach and it doesn't go in. I'm pushing down, putting force, and it's not going in. And I can't do it because I'm scared. I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do? And she's like, okay. If you can't do it, that's understandable, but you need to go get sugar. And so I had to get sugar and like rub it in his gums to get him to have at least some amount of blood sugar that he would come out of whatever he was in. And as I start doing it, his mouth is going like trying to bite at my hand. Like I don't know if it was a reaction or if he was just out of it. His eyes were still closed, or if that was his body like trying to say, oh, more. I don't know. But that was the only way I could get it into his body, is by rubbing it on the inside of his gums. And it freaked me the fuck out. So the other night when we were doing that live stream and I was by myself here and he was supposed to come on, I was like, I told you guys, I said, well, give me a minute, because I needed to go put on my mask. If I was going to have him come close to me, I was going to go put on my mask and bring him in and sit him down next to me. And I'm like, hey, Nico. And he didn't respond. And my son says, oh, he left. He wasn't feeling good and he left. Anytime my brother says, especially when he wanted to be here, because we did an AMA and asked me anything. And I was going to say, ask him anything about me, so that way you're not hearing the biased horse talking about it. You're hearing the horse's owner tell you how good the horse is and how hard the horse trains, not from the horse himself. And so, it bothered me, but I finished the show and I called him. And for 2.5 hours, I called him and got no response. And his girlfriend, she was at work, so she couldn't help him. but neither one of us could get in touch with him, and it scared me. It fucking scared the shit out of me. And his girlfriend got home and said, yeah, he just fell asleep. But he suffers, man. He suffers, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your loss for sure, Jeremy. But I'm sorry for your loss, but I feel for you. Every day when something like that happens, I'm scared that might be the last time I talk to my brother, and I don't want that to happen. And he doesn't deserve it. He's a good kid. Honeybee says California's governor is a hypocrite. Have you seen the picture of Newsom eating out? No, I haven't. You could share that with me if you'd like, Honeybee. Matesh Desai says, sorry, bro. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. But there's other people out there that are suffering more than I ever was, or ever will. Team Skeptic, the biting was a automatic reaction, nothing personal. Oh, yeah. I didn't think anything personal of it. Like, I knew either it was like one of those things where you get knocked out and you come to and you're like, you're freaking out because you think you're just in a fight or whatever. You're coming back to and you just don't know what's going on. Or if it was one of those things where, like, once he started getting it, his body was just reacting to the sugar being there and trying to get more sugar because he needed it. That I don't know, but I do want to say that it was scary. It was a very, very scary moment in my life. And I don't want to see my brother pass. I just don't. Fried Jimmy says you can give someone Caro syrup rectally in extreme hypoglycemic situations. Don't fucking tell me that. Because I'll find a reason to stick something up his ass for fun just to make him be like, well, you looked hypoglycemic, bro. I tried to wake you up. You didn't wake up. I jammed it in your butt and you looked because you looked hypoglycemic. PhD Tony says, oh, well, I guess he's talking to question this. I'll let you guys have that conversation. Well, okay, guys, we've been going on for about, oh, wow, almost 3 hours now. Shit. No, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Why does it say 2 hours and 56 minutes? I'm not missing something here, am I? Yeah, it's 2 hours. I don't know why my shit says 2 hours and 56 minutes. Okay. So that's it, guys. We're done with tonight's show. I had a great fucking time tonight. Again, I love doing this by myself. What do you guys think? Let me know right now in the chat what you think, what could be improved, what you want to see in the future. And I will keep an eye out it, and I will, I found your very first outro fail. Heat shield. No. Good night. Thanks for the podcast from Fort Falcon. Thank you for hanging out with me for so long, man. It rocked. Thanks, Peter. You rock too, man. You're a cool dude, man. I've had the opportunity to speak with you. You're a good dude. Let's see. Jube. First time catching you live, Team Skeptic. How about a wrench? Maybe in the future, Dejube. Maybe in the future. I got to see you around here more live because there's a lot of people who have been here for a long time and they don't have wrenches yet either. But that's not to say you can't get one. Just keep coming around. Once I see that you're around enough and that you really do care about the quality of content for the other people watching, I'll be sure to make you a mod. Let's see. Oh, Peter Cranston. Somebody else said that there was Jet Guitars. Tell me again. Tag me. You tagged me earlier. I didn't have a chance to read it. It was about two guitarists or something like that were that put out a anti-social distancing song. I can't remember what it was, who it was, the two people that you said, but they were big time people. So please let me know what it was so I can see that. Ed Free says, good show. It's not as fun if you always agree. It's not. And that's what it's all about. Let's have some disagreements. Let's talk shit to each other a little bit. Let's give each other a big virtual hug at the end. Ed Freeze, that hug's for you, bud. Because you have been around the channel for a long time. You've offered some great insight, and I do value the fact that you're here and your opinion. We can't grow without learning other opinions. You know, if we just say my way's right, my way's right, my way's right all the fucking time, then even when my way is wrong, we're going to believe my way is right and put people, you know, whether it's COVID or flat earth or whatever, Karens in general, we got to discuss these ideas. We got to discuss them so we can all come to an agreement and we can just see how everybody else thinks. What's wrong? What's wrong with somebody else having an opinion? You know, I'm okay with that. You want to have an opinion about COVID? I'm okay with that. But let's talk about it. I've got an opinion too. And I think if I think your opinion's a bad opinion, the best way to deal with it is to challenge it. So thank you, Ed Freeze. Thank you so much. He says, I put my mask on for that. Appreciate you too. We'll just call it that, man. Thank you so much. Peter Cranston for $5 Aussie dollars. He says, I need to go. Really enjoy the new format. I think it's much better without FTFE. You make him look better. Hey, I don't, Peter, I read that as it was written out again. I don't want anybody to feel like just because I'm not doing stuff over on FTFE's channel that you shouldn't watch it and that you shouldn't actually support him as well. There's enough room in here for all of us to fit and survive and be successful. And obviously he's more successful than me. He's got more subscribers, right? So I would say thank you very much for that super chat, Peter Cranston. And the only reason you like this new format is because you're a goddamn Aussie. Now you take it for what you want. You can either assume that you're a badass, which I do believe, or you can make the assumption that from that statement, you just have a low set of standards. And if that's the case, that speaks volumes on me. And no. I'm not going to assume that I'm a shitty content creator. I'll just keep assuming, I'll keep knowing that I'm a badass creator and you just got a great sense of taste as well as all the other Aussies. Gaza, the masked reviewer for £2.99, £2.99p. Good show, team. Keep it going. All right, now a lot of y'all were tagging me and I missed them, and I need to go back and try to find what they said. Who? Jeff? There it was. It was Eric Clapton and Van Morrison. I won't be supporting their music anymore. If they're putting out stuff like that, I won't be supporting them. And I do like their music, actually. Just give us more Team Skeptic, and the George said, and you will have more Team Skeptic, that's for sure. Fried Jimmy, Team Skeptic, better than any dumpster fire for sure. Guys, I know y'all are supportive right now, and I want to tell you thank you very, very much for showing me the support. It's harder to do this solo, obviously. I've talked for over 2 hours straight. You know how hard it is to keep up a conversation, to keep it, to not have these Arwen moments where in the chat, y'all are, and I'm, instead of talking to you, I'm this in the chat. No, come on now. You know what I mean? Like, this is it. Y'all's support, y'all's moral support goes a long way with me and this channel. So thank you. And thank each one of you who's hung out here. Ericles, I know the guitarist from the Deftones is a flat earther. I saw something on Creaky Blinders show about that. His channel, TGK2. I'm type 1 diabetic and it sucks. TGK, I have, my brother's type 2 and my stepfather's type 1. So I'm having to deal with both of them right now. And, the unfortunate issue, and you have my support, TGK. If you ever need somebody to reach out and talk to, man, just let me know. Good luck besieging YouTube, says PhD Tony. Earth's crust. My uncle was pissed off at me for not going to Thanksgiving. Lol. They have had 20 people there, and so far my aunt, my cousin, my dad, and my grandma are fucking sick. Fucking Karen family. My family can be Karens too. Trust me. Oh, man. Mom, if you're watching, you don't have the right to harass the guy behind the counter because you're having a bad day. I told my mom that today. And my mom was having my mom's a she's an involuntary care, okay? Because we have people in our family that didn't necessarily take care of their lives growing up, and now we're taking care of their lives. And my mom had a rough day, and my mom misunderstood what the guy in front of her said. Of course, there was a glass and a mask on him, and she was having a bad day. She thought he said your change was 8 cents, and he's counting out 92 cents, and she's like, it's just 8 cents. And I'm like, Mom, stop. You don't be a fucking Karen. Don't be a fucking Karen, Mom. But I don't care who you are, even if you're my fucking family member. I'm going to tell you, don't be a fucking Karen. All right, Peter Harrington, you have to do what works for you, and you're right about that, Peter. And I'm glad that you guys understand. And please, like I said, please do not make this a bigger deal than what it really is. It's simply me doing what I believe is best for me and my channel. And I wish no ill will on anybody else in that community. I want to say that I don't really consider myself part of the Flat Earth community anymore. I kind of want to actually get away from considering myself part of that community. I really want to develop my own community with you guys. And so I hope that you guys make it to all of my live streams and you keep the harassment up, because you don't harass me enough. And I'm not talking about monetarily. I'm talking about the insults that come from the chat. I need more. I need more. So let's see. Historical philosopher, Team Skeptic, not bad. Maybe you should cover anti-science religious stuff like Yek or anti-evolution. Just a thought. You're right. Historical philosopher, you're right. That's some of the stuff that I'm already looking forward to covering. Let's see. We had a few super chats come in. Morton Nielsen for 45 Donkey Kong dollars. Wow, I just realized that I've been subbed to you since you had less than 800 subs. You've been around for a long time, Morton. And it's funny, I still see people that I remember having being subbed to before I had hardly any subs. So many people thought I was Red's Rhetoric to start out. They were like, oh, is this Red's second channel? And I was like, my PlayStation name, my gaming name is Red Eye District. So when people were asking me that, I was like, God damn, how the fuck did y'all know that I was fucking here? Like I didn't tell any of my PlayStation friends. In fact, let's see if, oh, he's in there. Ted Dizzle, right? That's my dude. He'll tell you. Ted, if you're out there and you can leave a message right now. Tell him how fucking ironic it was that people thought that I was named Red. Because that's what he calls me, and he calls me that because of Red Eye District. Jackalope Herdmaster, while I'm okay with you going solo, don't do away with co-hosts altogether. The barrier between you and another person is very entertaining too. Yeah, you're right, Jackalope. The solo shows, I'm just going to have solo shows, but that doesn't mean that's all I'm going to do. I'm actually going to still do debates, but I'm going to probably host the debates. So there'll be more people than just me. It'd be kind of like a co-host type thing. As well as I plan on bringing people on like Seek Truth, Speak Truth. J.L. Warren would be a good one I'd be bringing on. Just different people in general. I don't know that I would want to do a solo show all the time. I just know that I want to do more often, and I hope you understand that. You too have also been a huge supporter of my channel, and I don't want to alienate my audience away from this channel. I want to keep all you guys here. So be sure to let me know what does and does not work for me. I'm one that accepts criticism pretty well. I want criticism. Ask fucking Tony. Tony said something to me the other day, and I said, hey man, reach out to that person who's criticizing me and let them know that they can always criticize me in person, because that's the only way I'm going to grow, is by that. Bella Charge for 10 New Zealand dollars. Sending the love to Big Daddy Skeptic. You know I'm Big Daddy, baby. Commander Dark Balls. For 10 Aussie dollars. Yes. I love you, brother. Sending love to my little bro. I'm bigger than you, Commander Darklight, I'm sure. 6'7", 225, all muscle. Commander Darklight has some cool shit, man. You guys, if y'all don't follow him on Instagram, you need to be. Rampant for 1,000 claps. Did you have a fight with FTFE? Are you in good terms? I still consider him a friend, and that's about as good as terms are ever going to be with someone like me. Dib for $5. How about a whistle, team? No problem. I got this. I've been working on it, but here's the unfortunate thing for you guys. My new whistling face, I can't show it, okay? I'll whistle, but I can't show you the face because it's not pretty. Like, I know you think this is pretty right now. You're like, ooh, I want to touch it. Lick that, you know? But when I do this whistling face, it's 100% not pretty. Fuck it. Fuck it. You guys fucking love to troll me, right? You love to troll me. I'm going to whistle for you. I can't do it without blocking my face. God damn it, I was whistling the other day. It was working. Hold on, let me think about this. Yeah, that's how you do it. Are you trying to use that massive gap from AT2 production? No, I'm not actually whistling out of my butthole. Thank you. No, I know what you're talking about. I'm not whistling between the gap in my teeth. I am trying, guys. I was whistling yesterday, and I promise you it was working. There it is right there. There it is right there. One in the chat if you heard that fucking whistle. One in the chat if you heard that fucking whistle. Dib says, for $5, progress. Yes. Yeah, I see him. You guys are hearing it. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Morton Nielsen for 45 Donkey Kong dollars. The ISS is leaking again. Patch it quickly. Yeah, fuck off. I don't hear shit comes from Jessica G. Get your fingers out of your ear, Jessica. It's there, I promise. Team Skeptic, you cheap bastard. I want to change the lights without being a member. Oh, fuck, man. Well, yeah, nobody can do that except for super chats right now. We'll figure something out, Andreas. We'll figure something out. Maybe I'll do like half the show where everybody can control the lights and half the show where the members can. What? Yep, Quantum Degreaser. Yep, I heard it for just a moment. Lyric Edge says, I love hearing you attempt. There ain't no attempt to whistle, Lyrical Edge. It's a fucking whistle. My dog, watch this. My dog come in here. I'll give him 10 seconds. He'll be here. All right, I might have to call his name. Hold on. Cypher. Now watch this. He's coming. I guarantee it. Skydiver Tanner, we all know that was you farting through your mankini to whistle. No, it was. Okay. Craven Mordig, Team Skeptic, it still sounds like my butthole. I'm sure it does. Now my whistle's not coming through anymore, so he hasn't come back. The shape your mouth makes when you whistle is hilarious. That actually might be coming through my teeth, Jared. I'm not 100% sure. He knows the sound of air. Big Daddy Sheep says the shape your mouth makes when you... Oh, yeah, I just read that. It's hilarious. Yeah, it is. All right, guys. I think that's going to be where we end it tonight. I had a blast. And you guys are amazing. Those upper teeth, what? Chompers. Yeah. Team Skeptic is going to rub 2 out tonight. You're going to rub 3 out, so it doesn't matter. You win. All right, guys. All right. We're done. You know, I have the hardest time leaving these live chats now because, especially these solo ones, because I love being on here with you guys. And I could do this for another 2 to 3 hours if I really needed to. I think that's one of the key things if you're a content creator out there. I do think that's one of the key things is love what you do. Excuse me. Team Skeptic, closing video, dude. Do it. Okay, hold on. Let me open this real quick. See what he's talking about. Oh, God. Oh, God. Poor guy. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to go out on this video. This is better than a Team Skeptic fail, but we'll still try to do it right. Hold on. But I guess this is you telling me this is my best attempt. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you this video and then I'm going to do it this way. He said, bro, you're faded. What's the name of it? Oblivion? Oh, yeah, there it is right there. Oh, okay, hold on. That's hilarious. Oh my God, don't ever get this way, guys. Don't ever end up like this guy for sure.
He is out.
That's the Team Skeptic outro right there.
Bro, can I get the tulip? Bro, you are faded.
That guy's on some other shit, man. Get some help, man. Get some fucking help. Alright, guys. I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Hold on. I saw this shit. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, that shit was. He said, bro. Oh, man. We love the stick man from Glass Monster. Thank you, Glass. Good night, brother, and the George said, and good night to you, too. And keep making videos, bro. I really enjoyed the first one I watched and keep making more. Let me get my chair set up so I can do this the right way. I should have done that while that guy was on camera. So, let's see. Let me get it set up. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.